This is a speed paint video, but I wanted to talk for a bit and get my thoughts on some stuff and explain what I did. So if you don't really like that, you can just mute me and put on your own music. But I promise I'm only going to talk for a few minutes here, and then in the coloring section, I'm going to talk a bit there. And then probably at the end too. So it's not a lot of talking. Most of the time it's going to be the music. I do this fan art for the antipathy contest, and also because I really love the mod and I just wanted to draw something for it. But before I get into why I joined the contest, I want to explain the outfit here real quick before you get confused. So, Red Boyfriend or Agent Scarlet was a skin made specifically for antipathy. They were designed by Ito Saihaba. I hope I said that right. I thought it'd be cool to draw him first and then make an alternate version of regular boyfriend. Because I wanted to look a little creative, I guess. Though unfortunately, due to some time constraints and horrible scheduling on my part, I was unable to do that. I scrapped Agent Scarlet entirely and went with regular boyfriend since it was the safest thing to do and a bit easier on me. I'm a bit sad that I wasn't able to draw Agent Scarlet. Maybe someday I will, but there wasn't much I can do about it, and I just wanted to enter this into the contest on time. Anyways, the antipathy contest. Let's talk about why I joined this. I'm putting my heart and soul into this explanation because I really want you guys to get a feel of what I was going through. Hopefully it doesn't look like I'm begging for attention or something, because that's not what I'm going for at all. As an artist, I never really put myself out there. It's hard to explain, but I think the best way to put it is I've never entered contests, like art contests, using your styles, basically anything that included winning and having art involved, since art's the only thing I'm really confident in. My mind will always tell me that if I'd get hurt if I don't win, so I might as well just not join the contest to protect myself. For a while, I really thought that this was the right thing to do and this was the right way to live. But as time slowly went on and I continued to see more and more contests I wanted to join, I was beginning to feel very frustrated and jealous. Watching people from afar and seeing them joining contests that I wanted to participate in was beginning to hurt me very badly. The pain was... it's hard to describe that. I tried to bury these feelings and ignore them. It wasn't enough. I couldn't do it. I couldn't take it anymore. So when I saw the antipathy contest, something in my head or whatever, I just felt like something completely snapped. I had this realization that all these years of protecting, hopefully you heard those quotation marks there, protecting myself from getting hurt was just me fearing failure, which is it's kind of obvious now that I look back on it, and I don't want to pull that card, but if you were in my shoes during that time, you'd be like, wow, so this is what a holeless artist thinks like. Now I can see why you didn't forget you couldn't handle failing. And I nod my head and agree. Crazy, I know. Upon realizing this, I knew something had to change, and living like this was really wrong. And quite frankly, not cool. I had a little bit of motivation to start the drawing since I snapped, but there was something holding me back and I didn't really know what it is. So I went to a friend to ask for advice, and what he said, let me tell you guys. Actually, I can't tell you because he sent me paragraphs. I just want you to know that it was exactly what I needed to hear. And one thing I remember the most out of everything he said was, and I quote, "The fact that you're acknowledging you don't want to let your mind scare you anymore is a big step towards progress. Beat your fears and do it. Prove to yourself that you can do things for yourself." Unquote. Alright, something along those lines, but it sounded like I quoted something from a book right now, and it probably sounds very fake, but I promise you guys, this friend is real. He's pretty cool. I'll set my sources. Make sure the MLA format. Yeah. Okay. That was the final push I needed to join the contest, and I really cannot thank this guy enough. I'm telling you, he's swag. I joined to another fear control, and yeah, it's raining. By the way, can you hear it? Raining ASMR. Anyways, but like I said earlier, I'm not revealing this information to be like, please pick me. Look how much I struggled. Look how much I went through. Please. I just hope one of you guys related to that story, and hopefully maybe one of you guys opened your eyes and you're like, OMG. Who says OMG? Oh my god. Sorry. Maybe one of you guys opened your eyes and you figured out that you were living the same way I did, and now that you're wide awake and aware of what's going on, you'll be able to join stuff and not let anything hold you back. That fear I felt held me back for a very long time, and I regret it immensely. But this isn't a inspirational video or anything like that. It's supposed to be a speed paint, you know? Just know you can do it, alright? I believe in you. Like a lot. Two more things before I get going and you guys listen to the swag music. If you're wondering why it went straight from a super ugly sketch to a pretty one, I'm sorry I couldn't like mention this earlier. I was talking too much with the backstory here. I'm not really exaggerating here when I tell you the sketch took about 8 hours. I was constantly switching Hank and Tricky's poses, and I actually did record some of it, but I stopped because I got really mad and my computer was slow because OBS stinks. Actually, it doesn't stink, it's just my laptop. I thought I deleted the recording, but when I finished editing the video part and only had to do the voiceover, I found out in the weirdest spot possible. I don't want to talk about how bad my computer is anymore. I'm not gonna squeeze in that video after I literally just got like done with it. Yeah, but maybe it'll be a separate video that's unlisted and in the description. I don't know. I'll think about it. Make sure to check for like a week or so, and if it's not there, then yeah, it's not gonna happen. Last thing, you'll see that sometimes I'll line things and then I'll like zoom in really into it. Wait, does that make sense? Zoom in into whatever. I'll zoom into something, zoom out, zoom in, and then repeat. I apologize for that. It's not annoying when you're doing it in real time because you're like, okay, everything looks good, I'm back to work. When you speed it up, it's so annoying. I got annoyed when I was editing the video. I was like, man, people are gonna watch this. Hopefully they'll be distracted by my voice or something. I'll keep it in mind when I record another speed paint video. But for now, you guys have to deal with it. That's pretty much all I had to say. I spoke way too long for the backstory part. I'll be back. Yeah. Thank you. I'll keep this part short and sweet for you guys. Boyfriend's shading took 2 hours. For some reason, I have like very bad memory when it comes to shading skin and eyes. I really have no idea why. So you'll see me switching between my hue towel drawing and then this drawing. I used it as a reference for the skin and the eyes. It helped with the skin. It didn't really help with the eyes. For boyfriends, I was going for an insane look. I just wanted him to look a little crazy. That's my favorite expression to draw. Anyways, I got very angry at how much time I spent. I decided to not record Tricky's part at all. That doesn't make sense, though. At the time, it did. I didn't want to worry about recording, and I just wanted to worry about how fast I could shade Tricky, because it was literally the last day they were accepting submissions, and I was nowhere near done. I regret not recording it now. At least you can see Hank's shading. That counts for something.
think I have the patience to deal with your shit? Get out of my way! You insufferable little... little shit!
Thank you for watching the video. It's pretty long, so if you skip right to the end to see the final product, I won't I won't be mad or anything like that. It's okay. I'm disappointed. I'm joking. I love the way this drawing turned out. I love how I drew Hank. I love how I drew Tricky. I love how I drew Boyfriend. I love everything about this drawing. I put a lot of time and effort into this, so to be able to feel so much love for it is pretty amazing. And I wanna say thank you to my friend for giving me the push I needed. Without him, even with the little motivation I had from snapping, maybe my mind still would have won, and I just wouldn't have done this. So without him, I wouldn't be here right now. Thank you, and thank you to Studio Duality for the contest and the opportunity to have fan art featured in the game. If you win, of course. Even if I don't win, I'm still proud of myself for doing this. I actually saw a contest this time that I wanted to join, and I actually entered it. It's pretty new feeling. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure whoever wins deserves it. I looked through the tag. It's antipathy, by the way. Make sure to look through it. It's very good. I wanted to see what other people were submitting, and there were a lot of amazing people. Creative. What are more complimenting words I can't think of right now? It's hard to describe. But just look through it. It's so good. I love everyone in there. It's wow. I'll end it here before I say anything more. Thank you again for watching. I'll link my social in the description. I'll also link Studio Duality as well. I'll link the songs I used, all that stuff. Thank you again, and I hope you have a good day.